The expiration of Title I from across Arizona gathered to stand in unison with a very clear message.
Fox 10's Stephanie Bennett joins us live with the latest. They're really bracing for what's kind of unpredictable at this point. We know there'll be a surge, they just don't know to what degree.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Good evening, John and Christina. They are ultimately bracing for the worst was kind of the overall message that they had today. Now, we heard from both Democratic and Republican sheriffs as they were voicing their concerns to the public. Now, their main message, they said, was that the federal government is not doing enough. There is no time for excuses, and they need to step in. But the sheriffs saying, you know, they will always have Arizonans' backs to protect them. But they also had a message to the migrants saying, remember, the borders are not open. Once Title 42 goes away, there will be other things that start to kick in. The borders are not open, and they will not tolerate any crime.
Our government has failed its people. It has failed its people for decades now because the insecurity of our border is a federal responsibility, but it has become a local problem.
Sheriffs from Maricopa, Pinal and Yavapai counties addressing the state today on behalf of all county sheriffs, saying enough is enough.
Quite frankly, the time for excuses is long overdue.
We're doing the best we can. If the federal government doesn't want to enforce their law, our message to the people of Arizona is that the Arizona sheriffs will enforce the law.
The Pinal County Sheriff Mark Lamb says today in Yuma County, more than 800 people were in custody before 9 a.m., with another 400 waiting to cross. In his own county, they stopped 2 cars with 25 people in them along the U.S. 60. Once detained by border officials, many are handed a date to appear in court and ultimately released into the U.S.
And we just got word again today that they intend on releasing a lot of people into communities. I think they're probably going to start in Cochise County, Yuma County. Tucson will probably be getting an influx of people being released. They notified me that likely it might be Casa Grande tomorrow.
Anybody with eyes that can see the video and the pictures of what's happening down there can see that this does not work. We know that the border's not going to be secured overnight. We understand that, but we need a major shift in policy.
And there are a lot of elected officials that have had many opportunities through the years to work together to resolve both the challenges, border security, immigration reform, that you can't come together and find a way to improve our nation, because we will not survive what we're trying to overcome.
Yeah, some powerful words there. Now, the sheriff of Maricopa County, Paul Penzone, as you heard there, he did tell us that he is planning on working with the attorney general to file either a lawsuit against the federal government or to somehow send them the bill for the added expenses that they are going to have to take on after Title 42 has gone away and what they have been dealing for the last few months, even last couple of years. Now, tomorrow onwards, we're going to be in Yuma, seeing what it's like on the ground there. But coming up at 9:30, you're going to see what happened when we went to Nogales. Guys, back to you.